Perfect. All right, y'all. What's good? Your boy is back with another stream. I know I haven't been here. Well, no, I was here actually a couple days ago. I was gonna say I haven't been here in a week, but I'm here today. Your boy's off from the 9 to 5, but you know what they say. When you off from work, you still gotta work on your business, you know. So I said, fuck it. We're gonna turn the camera on. We're gonna get ready. We're gonna shoot some content. We're gonna live stream. So as you can see, I'm wearing the. You probably don't know what the fuck I'm wearing. You probably don't know. So let me start by saying, this is Colts blue. This is Colts blue. All right. If you don't know who number 28 is on the Colts, then just turn the video off. Turn the video off. I'm going to be talking about the Colts because we've got a lot of eyes on us. We got a lot of people talking about us right now, and yeah, as a Colts fan, I feel like I am probably the most qualified to speak on the team outside of the coach and the players. Like, I am next and most qualified. So we're gonna talk about the Colts to start off. I got a lot of other shit coming your way. Yes, I do. But to start off, to start off, we got to talk about this shit. We got to talk about this shit for real. Because fuck, who the fuck decided to do this shit? Hold up. Let me just. Who the fuck idea was it to do this, bro? Who the fuck's idea was it? Because we drafted Anthony Richardson. Was it fourth or fifth pick? I'm going to say fifth pick. We drafted him fifth overall 3 years ago. Only for us to turn around and sign Daniel Jones when the Giants don't even want him. The Giants don't even want bro. They said we good on him. So we take him in to the Indianapolis Colts. And we say, we're going to have a QB competition. We're going to have a QB competition. Let's sit back. Let's let them watch. Let's let them play. Let's let them compete for the position, right? Now, we have invested in Anthony Richardson. You know, we took him fifth overall. So, the fact that he's even in a competition for his role when he's healthy, to me is absurd. Especially being Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones. Danny Dimes. Danny Jones. So this is who the fuck. Okay, I'll let me relax. Anyways. Yeah, so it doesn't make sense to me because, bro, if anything, Daniel Jones should just be making Anthony Richardson's. He should be trying to make Anthony Richardson better. He should not be there to outplay or to outshine Anthony Richardson. Our quarterback is the only place on the team where we need developing. And I noticed, like, the Colts the last, 5-6 years, all we do is just sign some quarterback from another team that comes in and he just manages the offense. He just manages the offense. We're signing old-ass dudes. We signed Phillip Rivers. We signed Matt Ryan. We had Carson Wentz on his last leg. I mean, we are literally taking players at the end of their careers and saying, hey, come play for the Colts. Like, as a lifelong Colts fan, this is not who we are. This is not who we are. When I started watching football, we had Peyton Manning. After Peyton Manning, we had Andrew Luck. After Andrew Luck, it's just been downhill. It's just been downhill. Literally. It's just been fucking downhill, bro. So, literally downhill. Now let's see what the fuck this dude said. He said, his quote, I'm fired up. I'm excited. I'm fired up. I'm excited. We've put in a lot of good work. That's all the fuck he gotta say to be my starting quarterback. This is all he gotta say. I mean, bro, I've never been so disappointed as a Colts fan. You know, I was actually joking around the whole summer. I was joking. I'm like, if we start Daniel Jones, I'm not gonna be a Colts fan anymore. I literally joked around all summer with my boys and my friends, and I said, if we start Daniel Jones, I'm not gonna be a Colts fan. I was saying it jokingly because I never thought that we would actually make Daniel Jones our starting quarterback. I never thought that we would actually do it. You know, like, I got all this Colts gear. Look at this shit. Manning. This is the real jersey. Stitched up. Stitched. When you hear that, stitched. This one ain't stitched. This one ain't stitched. This is just, you know, this ain't the real jersey, but it's a jersey, right? But you know I had to get that Manning stitched. Only reason why I don't have a Andrew Luck jersey is because the motherfucker retired. If he never retired, first off, we would not be in a situation with quarterbacks. And I'd probably buy his fucking jersey. But the day that dummy retired on the sideline, I said, fuck him. Fuck him. I'm going to ride with the Colts. I'm going to stay dedicated. I'm going to stay loyal to my team. And what has it gotten me? Fucking Daniel Jones. That's what the fuck he got me. Fucking Daniel Jones. Oh my God. Fucking Daniel Jones is what it got me. And I was actually debating, what team would I become a fan of? Because, I mean, I do like Dak Prescott. I semi like the Cowboys, but it's like that's an even worse team to root for than the Colts. Somehow the Colts and the Cowboys, we've downgraded to the Cowboys. That's who we are. We're literally an accident waiting to happen. We have all the right pieces. We got the defense, we got the O-line, we got the running back, we got the receivers, we got the talent, we got the tight end. Only thing we can't fucking find is a quarterback. Is a fucking quarterback. Why is it so hard? I really don't know. We had the 5th overall pick 3 years ago. You know? We had the 5th overall pick 3 years ago. Why is it this fucking hard? And I was actually watching somewhere. They were saying that Anthony Richardson has only taken 1,700 snaps in his entirety football career. Like in college. He took 1,700 total snaps. While most other QBs that are drafted from college to the NFL have taken 4,000 snaps, 3,500 snaps. He's taken half of that. So the only way he's going to get better is if he plays. And for some reason, the Colts will not let Anthony Richardson play. Like, sure, Daniel Jones will manage the game. He won't make big mistakes, I hope. I've seen him make big mistakes as a Giant, but sure, coming into Indianapolis, we believe he won't make big mistakes, bigger mistakes than Anthony Richardson. But it's like, bro, in order for Anthony Richardson to grow as a player, as a leader, he's got to play the games. He's got to play the ups and the downs. He cannot just play when you guys think he's playing good. Like, in order to be a great player, in order to develop, you have to have those moments where you're having bad moments in order to have better moments. Like Peyton Manning, when he came to the Colts, Peyton Manning led the league in interceptions. He led the league in interceptions his rookie year. What did he go on to do? He learned through his mistakes. He learned from the fuck-ups. He learned from the interceptions. And he learned to be better with the ball. He learned to take care of the ball, not turn it over as much, manage the game better. But that takes experience. You will not get better playing any sport if you don't have the experience. And we knew when we drafted him, he was underexperienced. And we expect him to come in and perform like a Joe Burrow, perform like an Andrew Luck. I mean, bro, it's really fucking beyond me. It's really fucking beyond me that we are in this position as Colts fans. As Colts fans, we should not be in this position. Here we go. The Colts give up on Anthony Richardson too early. Yes, the fuck they did. Yes, the fuck they did. To name another, not even saying another quarterback, to name Daniel Jones as the starter and say, yeah, Daniel Jones is our starter, and we're just gonna let him go out there and play. We're not gonna pull him. You know, there is no leash on him. Like, we want him to go out there and feel comfortable that this is his job. What the fuck did Anthony Richardson do in practice? I mean, like, was he that bad? Was Anthony Richardson that bad? Where you couldn't take the risk of starting, bro. Sure, we might have a rough start to the fucking year. Sure, we might not win the season opener. But our investment is in the future. As long as he grows with the team and gets progressively better each year, then he was worth the draft pick. But if we're not even going to play him, if we're not even going to play him on the field and we took him 5th overall, I mean, how's he helping the team? How's he making us better? The thing about it is he's not making Daniel Jones any better. He's not pushing Daniel Jones. You know, Daniel Jones should be pushing him. He should be teaching Anthony Richardson what the fuck he learned at the Giants. That's what the fuck he should be doing. But instead, the same motherfuckers who started Carson Wentz, the same motherfuckers who started Matt Ryan, the same motherfuckers who started Phillip Rivers. And did we have Joe Flacco? The same motherfuckers, bro. The same motherfuckers are the same ones that benched this dude. It makes zero fucking sense, bro. It makes zero fucking sense. Richardson is younger than Shedeur Sanders. He's younger than Shedeur Sanders. He's younger than Will Howard. He's younger than Dylan Gabriel. He's younger than Bo Nix, Caleb Williams. And they want to they want to give up on Anthony Richardson? Bro, he literally has so much time to develop. He has so much time to develop. To close the door on him, to me, is just, it's bad management. Like, get these people out of fucking management who are running the show in Indianapolis. Get them out and put new motherfuckers in. Because this is ridiculous. If you look at him physically, he's literally built like Andrew Luck. He's a 6'4", 250, 240. You know what I mean? Like, bro has the physical stature of any great quarterback. He has the physical stature and the physical attributes that you would want your dream quarterback to have. All he got to do is work on, throwing the ball. It's really about the motion and and repeating the same motions every day. That's the only way you're going to get better. He's not in a position where he cannot be better. He can still grow and be better as a player, as a leader, as a person. He can still be better. He's young. I remember last year he had the hiccup in the game where they're like, he took his game, he tapped his helmet, subbed himself out, and he wasn't injured. That's a terrible thing to do. I was upset as a Colts fan when I saw it. But that's still my fucking quarterback. That's still my quarterback. He needs to learn through these things. You shouldn't be taking him out and not ever playing him again. What the fuck did you draft him for? What the fuck did you draft him for? Anthony Richardson has played a total of 15 games in the last 3 years. Started a total of 15 games in the last 3 years. Daniel Jones has played started a total of 70 games. He started a total of 70 games. And we know what Daniel Jones is. Let's look at Daniel Jones, actually, his career record. Daniel Jones' career record. Let's look, because this is ridiculous. Daniel Jones' career win-loss record. I need to see this shit. Dude is wait. Dude is 24-45 in the NFL. So we know what we're gonna be if we have Daniel Jones as our starter. He's gonna be a fucking loser. He's 24 and 45 as a starter. That means he's won approximately 34 or 35% of his games. 34 or 35% of his games. And honestly, I've only seen Daniel Jones play one good game. I've only seen him play one good game as far as I've seen him play. One good game out of 24 wins. Buddy. I mean, we need 24 wins in the next 2 years. The next 2 years we need 24 wins. This motherfucker has... How long has he been in the league? It doesn't even say. How long has Daniel Jones been in the NFL? Let's look it up. He's been here for 6 seasons. I've seen enough of him. Bro. Bro, I've seen enough. Oh, shit. Let me get this shit off my screen. Oh, shit. Don't mind that. But yeah, this shit is crazy, bro. I mean, like, bud. Okay, let's play this.
He's proven that. I think.
No, we're gonna start this over. I want to start from the front.
Few things and seeing how he interacts with his teammates and how they've taken to him and how he's taken to them. I think he's done a really nice job, and I think the guys are excited for his opportunity. He's proven that. I think the behind-the-scenes stuff that people don't see with Daniel Jones is his work ethic, the way he connects with his teammates, the operational stuff, like I said at the start of this thing, in the huddle, the communication, the checks, all that. And I think we got a good group around him. Overall, our football team, offensively, the weapons we have, that I feel that he can be successful in it. Yeah, I think he's a veteran guy that's been around the block and seen a few things, and seeing how he interacts with his teammates and how they've
So now he's been in the league 6 years. I guess you could call him a veteran guy. But let me hear what the fuck he said again, because he's glorifying over this man like he's won a fucking AFC championship or something. Like, bro, who gives a fuck about the dude's work ethic? Look at what that work ethic gave him in New York. That work ethic was the same shit he was doing when he was in New York. And what did it give him? What did it earn him? Shit seasons. That's what it earned him. And we expect him to come to Indianapolis, play the same exact way, and be any better. You expect him to win for us. Shane Steichen, you expect him to win for us. You know, I didn't mind Shane Steichen as a coach when we had Carson Wentz. And then after, I started to question it when we got Phillip Rivers. I'm like, okay, what the fuck is going on? Then we got Matt Ryan. I'm like, bro, seriously, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? Like, that's what I would call a veteran guy. Matt Ryan, he's been to a Super Bowl. I respect him. Phillip Rivers, he continuously was a winner. He went to the playoffs. I respect him. Carson Wentz was an MVP runner-up till he was injured with the Eagles. I respected him. But Daniel Jones, I don't respect Daniel Jones. Why would I respect Daniel Jones? I have no reason to respect Daniel Jones. At all. So, no reason at all. Let's see what my guy had to say, man.
You gotta respect the decision. They feel like he's a better fit for the team, better fit for the outcome of us winning. So you just gotta respect it and just keep working. That doesn't undermine any other work I've been putting in. Doesn't say that I haven't improved. I'm proud of the improvement I've made. Shane is also a part of that. So you just gotta keep stacking on that. Just keep getting better.
You say you're riding and continue to grow.
You just gotta respect the decision. They feel like he's a better fit.
They feel like he's better equipped for the team. That's what they said. That's what he said. I mean, I like his approach on it. I like his mindset. Doesn't seem like he's upset or mad or even surprised. Like, he seems very mellow, chill. He's like, hey, like. But still, Anthony Richardson, I need you to talk your shit, bro. I need you to talk your shit. For real, because, bro, it's ridiculous, man. So now we're going to go through all 11 starting QBs we've had since Andrew Luck decided to retire. Let's do it. Let's do it. Honestly, I might give him a rating too. I'm gonna give each one a rating. Jacoby Brissett. Jacoby Brissett was one of the most underrated starters we've had since Andrew Luck. I wish they let that man keep his job. I wish they believed in Jacoby Brissett like I believe in Jacoby Brissett. Jacoby Brissett, man, they would not let him be our starter for long term. I remember at the end of the season that he started, they took him out. They put in who was it? I can't think of his name. Was it Minshew? I think they put in Minshew over Jacoby Brissett, and it's like, bro, he handled the ball well. He didn't turn the ball over. Sure, he wasn't putting up a bunch of points, but he was managing the game well enough to every game was close. There were chances to win, and he showed some crazy athleticism. He had some big moments where he did show up. Gotta say, I'm gonna give Jacoby Brissett a 7 out of 10. A 7 out of 10. Brian Hoyer. Brian Hoyer. Trash. Honestly, I don't even remember many of his games. I think I just tuned out of the Colts while we were going through the stage. Like after we lost Andrew Luck at first, I couldn't even look at our roster. For real. Like I was in a place where I could not even pay attention to the roster. I'm gonna give Brian Hoyer a 2 out of 10. A 2 out of 10. Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers. I must say that season was a disappointment. I don't believe we made the playoffs that season. And I believe Phillip had a bad year as well. I don't think he played up to par. I'm going to give Phillip Rivers a 5 out of 10 as the Indianapolis Colts quarterback. 5 out of 10, Phillip. Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz, another disappointment. We didn't make the playoffs that year either. But we knew he was injured. We knew he was hurt goods. We do know that. I'm going to give Carson Wentz a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. His time with Indianapolis should have been better. Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan. I'm going to give Matt Ryan a 5 out of 10. Honestly, let's give him a 4 out of 10. Because he didn't do shit that year. He did not do anything for us. He just came to be the face, speak nicely to the media, and just be a good face for the Colts. That's all he came there to do. He was not there to win. He was not there to win or teach guys anything. He was literally there to be a good face because he's a good guy. That's literally it. 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10, Matt. I don't even know how to say bro's last name. Sam Ehlinger. Bro, you get a 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10, bro. Nick Foles. I actually forgot Nick Foles played first. Honestly forgot. And I gotta say, Carson Wentz was a better player for the Colts than Nick Foles. Nick Foles was on his... Man, nobody wanted Nick Foles when we grabbed him. All these quarterbacks, nobody wanted them. That's why we grabbed them. I'm going to give Nick Foles a 2 out of 10 for the Indianapolis Colts. 2 out of 10, Nick. 2 out of 10. You won a Super Bowl with the Eagles and you came to us and you played like shit. 2 out of 10, Nick. Gardner Minshew. Now, I must say, Gardner Minshew is definitely underrated. Gardner Minshew is one of the best backup quarterbacks in the NFL. Along with Jacoby Brissett. Sure. Now, Gardner Minshew definitely... He almost made the playoffs. We didn't make the playoffs with him, but we almost did. I remember. Bro threw a pick, was it? He threw a pick in the last game of the season that we had to win to go to the playoffs. And but he had a decent year. We had a chance to go to the playoffs. That's all that matters. So I'm going to give Gardner Minshew a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Anthony Richardson. Now, I know we haven't seen much of Anthony Richardson. Let me look up his record. Anthony Richardson record in NFL. He has 8 wins and 7 losses. He has 8 wins and 7 losses. Haven't seen much of him, but the glimpses that I've seen, he looks great. He's got a big arm, got a lot of arm power. He can throw it deep. May not be as accurate as you'd like him to be, but that's something you could get better at as you get more reps and you play more. And he doesn't have good vision of the field. You know, he takes unnecessary hits, but that's something you can grow from and learn as you play more. I would say Anthony Richardson is the best quarterback we've had since Andrew Luck. It's not even a fucking question, bro. I'm going to give Anthony Richardson an 8 out of 10 as the starter for the Colts. Because he's physically the most capable. He's young. He has the youth to be here long term and to grow within the organization. Anthony Richardson, senior, 8 out of 10 quarterback for the Indianapolis Colts. Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco. All right, I got to say this. I remember Joe Flacco when he was on the Ravens and we lost to the Ravens in that AFC Championship and the Ravens went on to win the Super Bowl that year. I remember that, Joe. I remember. And, yeah, but he's a great game manager. You know, you don't expect anything from Joe Flacco. Like, you don't expect to go to the Super Bowl. I say he performed decently. You know, we were competing. We didn't make the playoffs, but we were competing. So I'm going to give Joe Flacco a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 for being the Indianapolis Colts quarterback. Daniel Jones. Oh, my Lord. Now, honestly, we've only seen him in preseason. Only seen bro in preseason, but I've seen enough of him on the Giants. And I gotta say, his rating is not going to be as high as Anthony Richardson. There's just no way. He doesn't have the physical capabilities. He doesn't have the pass in the NFL that shows he's a winner. I mean, Anthony Richardson win percentage is higher than Daniel Jones. It's higher. It's a winning record. Daniel Jones is a losing record. I'm going to give Daniel Jones a 4 out of 10 for being the Colts quarterback. 4 out of 10. In order to change that, you're going to have to fucking perform, buddy. You're going to have to fucking perform. You're coming in, shit, bro. 4 out of 10. I guess that's the last one. Oh, my gosh. All right, y'all. Well, I wanted to react also to Cenat's stream. Cenat's stream, he reveals his Fortnite skin on the stream. I thought it'd be cool to look at. I thought it'd be real cool to look at, bro. Why can't I see this? What is going on? Why is it not playing the audio? Hold on. Let me fix this. What the fuck did I just do? Hold up. What the fuck did I just do?
Look at the sphere, y'all.
Look at this shit.
Chat.
This shit is next level, bro. Shit is next level, bro. Bro is revealing his Fortnite skin on the sphere in Las Vegas, bro. Y'all don't even understand how crazy that is, bro. Bro rented out the sphere for 2 minutes to reveal his Fortnite skin, bro. Probably the greatest reveal, most creative reveal for a Fortnite skin
Look
ever.
at the sphere, y'all. Tate.
Greatest reveal for the sphere ever. 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 I'm gonna be real though, bro. His production is crazy, bro. This nigga has fucking bro has, what are them shits that fly in the air? The cameras that fly in the air. Cameras that fly in the air. It's on the tip of my tongue. Drones. Bro has got drones in the air that have cameras that his production is switching to during the live stream, and they're going between different cameras, bro. To have a camera in the sky that you have access to live that you can switch to is next level, bro. This nigga has a drone that's sitting in the sky, and the production team says, switch to that camera, switch to this camera, switch back to that camera, go to the next camera. Bro, that's literally like a studio production. Like it's way more than just live streaming, setting up your phone, and you're just live out in the real world. No, this dude is literally a walking movie, bro. This dude is literally a walking movie. And honestly, bruh, I'm not playing Fortnite till Kai Cenat's in the game. I'm not playing Fortnite until Kai Cenat is in the Fortnite game. Let me turn this audio off so it could just play in the background. Yeah, bro, like I'm not buying well, I already have Fortnite. Fortnite's free. I'm not playing Fortnite till Kai Cenat is in the game. Because I'm only gonna play with Kai Cenat once he's in the game. Before I was only playing with Juice WRLD. Because Juice WRLD was my guy. Juice WRLD is my guy. Juice WRLD is my GOAT. And I told myself I was not playing the game with anyone else until I wasn't playing the game with anyone else while I had Juice WRLD as an option to play with. But now I must say, as a streamer and a creator, I am only going to be playing Fortnite as Kai Cenat going forward. I will be live streaming the game when I'm Kai Cenat. I will be live streaming play. I will be doing my emotes. These emotes look cool. So, yeah, shout out to Kai. Shout out to the production. This is why I don't like IRL streams, though, because, bro, it's hard to keep up. Like, what the fuck am I going to do to compete or keep up with Kai Cenat's IRL stream, bro? Like, there's no way anyone can catch this, bro. You got to have bread, bro. You got to have bread. You got to have workers. Like, I do this shit alone. There's no way I could do anything like that. It's funny because yesterday I was talking to my brother. And I said, yo, you ever watch Travis Kelce's podcast with his brother? He said, yeah. I said, word, we need to do something like that. Like, we need to do something where we're creating content for ourselves on a platform. You know what I mean? Like, and I told him, I said, just like Shannon Sharp does with Ocho, like Nightcap. I said, I want to be just like Shannon Sharp. I want to have a Nightcap where I go on live every night and stream, and I want to have a podcast. And you want to know what the nigga told me? He said, damn, there's a lot of production behind that. I said, yeah, I know, but you got to start somewhere, right? He said, yeah, but there's a lot of They got a lot of workers doing that stuff. It's gonna be hard to do. It doesn't really seem possible. I'm like, bro, but you gotta start somewhere. Like, I'm showing him my views. I'm showing him my views on YouTube. I'm showing him what I've been doing. You gotta start somewhere. Gotta start somewhere. Shannon Sharp didn't fucking have it all. He just didn't have everything. He had to work to that point that he is with Nightcap in the podcast. He didn't have that shit 5 years ago. He didn't. He worked to have it. So yeah. What do we have next? Oh my gosh. This is going to be hilarious. All right. I've been waiting for this moment to review the all-century team. This is the all-quarter century team. So I guess that means the first quarter of the century. So the first 25 years of 2000. And the all-quarter century team. We're going to go through and give our feedback on this shit. The first three names I cannot argue with. Steph Curry, they got right. Kobe Bryant at shooting guard, they got right. LeBron James at small forward. You're damn right they got it right. Tim Duncan at the 4 and Nikola Jokic at the 5. Nikola Jokic at the 5. Wow. Now, I can't argue Jokic at the 5 because he is statistically the greatest center to ever play the game. Statistically, the greatest center to ever play the game. The only knock I have on that is that he wasn't around the whole quarter of the century. Like, he's only been here for however long, like 7, 8 years. I'm not sure. Maybe 10. But I think like 8 or 9 maybe. Actually, let's see. Let's just look it up. How long has Nikola Jokic been in NBA? 10 seasons. So I just got it down. I just hit the number. 10 fucking seasons. 10 seasons. So, I mean, I guess, I don't know. He started playing in 2015. I mean, I guess if you want to put him on that. I guess. Can't argue with, though, because like I said, statistically, he's that guy. Statistically, he's that guy, right? Let's see second team. Second team, Chris Paul, Dwayne Wade, Kevin Durant at the 3, Giannis Antetokounmpo at the 4, and Shaquille O'Neal at the 5. I believe that they got the 3 right. They got Kevin Durant at the 3. That's correct. Chris Paul at point guard. I mean, he has been around. He's been around since like 03, so I understand that. He's been around longer than most point guards. So I guess he does deserve that spot. But when it comes to performance, I mean, Chris Paul has not been good for a long time. Let's be real. He hasn't been that. He was not no game changer. Maybe back in 03. You know what I mean? Like 03, 04, 05, 06, 07, 08, 09. And maybe 2010 when he was on the Clippers. But after that shit, bro, man, to me, he hurts the teams he's on. He hurt that Suns team that went to the finals. If they literally did not play Chris Paul in the finals, they probably would have won. Because Chris Paul is too much of a generic point guard. He's too old school. Like, he's not doing nothing crazy with the ball. First off, he's undersized. So anyone that he's guarding is going to be a mismatch. Anyone he's guarding, it's a mismatch. And 2, he's not a scorer. Like, yeah, he's going to shoot a couple jump shots. But he's not giving you, like, he's not getting points like a D Rose or Russell Westbrook. Honestly, I'd rather see Russell Westbrook right there. I'd honestly rather see Russell Westbrook right there. Because I think that he's changed the game more. And his stats, I mean, to have 3 seasons with triple doubles, statistically, he's there. And he's still in the league producing. He's been in the league a long time. I think Russell Westbrook should be second team point guard. That's what I believe. Dwayne Wade as shooting guard, it could definitely be debated. I can't say it can't. It could definitely be debated. But I understand why he was there. But also, Dwayne Wade, I guess he played throughout probably retired like what, 2015, 2016? I'm not sure, but Maybe after, maybe 2019, maybe 2018. I remember he went to the Cavs with LeBron. So, but I just don't think that. I think anyone else I would put there hasn't played for a long time. But I say that there's a lot of players better than Dwayne Wade. But his whole body of work, his whole career as a whole, no other shooting guard has touched yet. So I understand why they got him at second. I understand. Giannis, to me, could be first team. He could be first team based on his athleticism. He's got a ring. But I understand why they put Tim Duncan over him. If you're just going by ring, sure. But when you talk about physical capabilities and like what Giannis does on a basketball court, he's grabbing more rebounds than Tim Duncan. He's getting more assists than Tim Duncan. He's getting more points than Tim Duncan. And he's dominant in that paint. He's dominant in that paint. And he could guard 1 through 5. He can literally guard 1 through 5 on the basketball court. Tim Duncan can't do that. But Tim Duncan's a great player. Like, I think very highly of Tim Duncan. But Giannis to Tim Duncan? I mean, and we could even compare Shaq to Nikola Jokic. I mean, honestly, Shaq is probably the most dominant, physically dominant player ever. Because no one can physically stop him when he's backing down to the hoop. But Nikola Jokic, I must say, he does have the size. He can play like a guard. He has skills that Shaq dreamed about. Like the way Jokic can shoot the ball. He could shoot threes. He could pass the ball. He could get the points. He could go get down dirty, down low. So, yeah. I think Shaq should probably be second. He should be second. Because he played in the quarter century, so I'll give it to him. Third team. Steve Nash at point guard. James Harden at shooting guard. Kawhi Leonard at small forward. Dirk Nowitzki at power forward. Dwight Howard at center. Now, honestly, I didn't realize that Dwight Howard was a top center of my lifetime till now. I forgot that Dwight Howard was a top center of my generation. And that's not to give him any knock. But it's because the time that he was great was so short. It was so short. And, he's got one ring with LeBron. I was going to say he has no rings, but he did help LeBron and the Lakers get that ring in the bubble. So I got to give that to him. He did help. But, I don't know who else I'd put there. But I think that could be up for debate. I think it could be up for debate. I can't think of anybody off the top of my head, but it's definitely up for debate. Like, someone could... Let me look up top centers. Top centers in NBA last 25 years. Let's see what the fuck it says. Yo, what is good with this shit? This shit trying to make me stop live streaming, cuz. Yeah, honestly, I can't debate it. I'm going to stand off on Dwight Howard on 13. I'll get back to that later. Dirk Nowitzki. Honestly, I low-key forgot about Dirk Nowitzki. He was a great player, for sure. But, man, I just think that there's definitely other players that could be placed there. I mean, like, I don't want to compare him to Julius Randle but bro, we're not going to say Julius Randle. Dirk Nowitzki deserves to be number 3. I'm going to leave it at that. He deserves to be on third team because he could shoot. He's a big body. He could shoot. He's like 7 feet playing the 4. Yeah, he was really the first power forward that could shoot deep balls. He's the one that really changed the game of the big man shooting threes and shooting jump shots, and his turnaround fadeaway. Like, his fadeaway was so iconic. His turnaround fadeaway is so legendary. And he stayed on the Dallas Mavericks his entirety career. He stayed there for 20 years, and he won a ring. So I got to say, Dirk Nowitzki, you deserve to be on the Century team. Kawhi Leonard. I think Kawhi is actually a pretty solid third team small forward. All quarter century team, third team, Kawhi Leonard deserves it. And I'll tell you why he deserves it. Because he has 2 rings with 2 different teams. He has a ring with the Spurs, or then he has a ring with the Raptors. Only thing that I'd say, like when it comes to talent, yeah, he deserves to be he deserves to be on the all quarter century third team. Yes. But when it comes to playing in games, like when he plays, yeah, he's one of the best players you've seen play. But he barely plays. He literally barely plays. He's probably played half of his career games, like total. Probably less than half. Like, bro is never, ever healthy. And in the playoffs when you need him most, he's usually hurt. He's usually hurt or he's preventing injury by resting. That's my only knock I have on Kawhi Leonard. James Harden. To me, honestly, if James Harden had a ring, he could be swapped with Dwayne Wade. If James Harden had a ring, he could be swapped with Dwayne Wade. Because statistically, he's way better than Dwayne Wade when it comes to shooting the 3 ball, when it comes to passing, distributing the ball, even rebounding, bro. Like, James Harden could go get a triple-double. Easy if you want it. Easy. I seen James Harden drop 60-point games, like back to back to back, when he was the guy in Houston. Dwayne Wade is a great player, but he's not dropping those 60 points back to back to back. James Harden is probably the greatest scorer. I know we say, oh, Kevin Durant's the greatest pure scorer ever. No, James Harden is the greatest scorer I've ever seen. James Harden could put the ball in the hoop any which way you need. He could finish with contact at the rim. He could do the trick shots. He could do the fadeaway 3. I've seen him literally do a step back 3, fading away, fall, get the foul, and make the shit. Like, bro, the things that James Harden can do on a basketball court is insane. Now, to get back to the point guard, to me, having Steve Nash on here is so random because when the fuck did Steve Nash retire? Bro, he retired before 2010. When did Steve Nash retire? All right, I can't see it. What's it say? What's it say? Oh, he retired in 2015? But either way, I mean, I don't know. I think that his shit was trash, though. Like, when... Bruh. Steve Nash should not be the point guard on the All-Century third team. I'm sorry. There could literally be anyone else there. I mean, bro, I believe that... Who just texted me? Let's look up top point guards of 2000. Bro, honestly, there's just so many point guards I feel like you could put there. Like I don't want to say Jalen Brunson. I know he's only been productive for, a few years where he's been the guy. But, bro, Jalen Brunson is better than Steve Nash. I'm going to be real. Jalen Brunson is better than Steve Nash. Now, I don't think he deserves to be on the all-quarter century team just yet. But if he stays productive the way he is, and he does it for a longer period of time, and he's a miniature point guard, and he's hitting these game winners. I mean, we even got Halliburton. I'm not going to say Halliburton deserves to be on the all-quarter century team, but, bro, the shit that he did in the playoffs this last year, Steve Nash has never done anything like that. I can't even recall a Steve Nash game winner. I don't think there's ever been a time where Steve Nash hit a buzzer beater. Like, I've seen Halliburton do that shit like 5 times in one series. I've seen Brunson do it almost every fucking game. He's hitting that clutch shot. I don't look at Steve Nash as that guy. As that guy who's taking over a game, taking the last shot. Yeah, he was a great manager of the game. Like a Chris Paul. Like, he's going to go get his assist. But even when he won MVP that year, I think bro averaged like, 10 assists and like 18 points. Like, something, nothing crazy. He didn't average nothing crazy, bro. So to me, I look at the numbers. Like, Steve Nash numbers aren't all there for me, for him to be on the third all-quarter century team. There are just other players that can be placed there that are playing today, that are talented, that deserve it, but just haven't done it as long. And it's because also their careers are still going. So at the end of it all, like even Derrick Rose was a greater player than Steve Nash, for real. Like, I wouldn't even be hurt if they put Derrick Rose there, because Derrick Rose has been around. Even though he was jumping to different teams later in his career, he's been around for the past fucking 20 years. So, hey. Now the next video I have is this kid, and it says that he's able to name all of the NBA Finals MVPs from like the past 55 years, like every single one of them in order. I saw this video on Instagram. I thought it was funny. I didn't actually watch the whole thing. I'm like, there's no way this kid knows every single MVP. So let's watch it on stream. Let's see what the fuck he's got to say.
And you know what I'm going to do for the audience? Close the computer, nothing around, close my eyes. I want to see the reaction on your
I
face.
have the utmost trust in you, because if you
Okay.
pull this off, then I need to go do my homework. I thought I knew about basketball.
You guys ready?
3, 2, 1, go.
From 69 and on, Jerry West, Willis Reed, Lou Alcindor / Kareem, Wilt Chamberlain, Willis Reed, John Havlicek, Rick Barry, JoJo White, Bill Walton, Wes Unseld, Dennis Johnson, Magic Johnson, Cedric Maxwell.
I'm going to be real. I don't even know not one of them. I don't know none of them until we hit about 2010.
Magic Johnson, Moses Malone, Larry Bird, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, James Worthy, Joe Dumars, Isaiah Thomas, Jordan, Hakeem, Jordan, Tim Duncan, Shaq, Duncan, Chauncey Billups, Duncan, Wade, Tony Parker, Paul Pierce, Kobe, Dirk, LeBron, Kawhi, Andre Iguodala, LeBron James, Durant, Kawhi, LeBron, Giannis, Curry, Jokic, Brown, Shea.
You did that in 42 seconds.
Nah, that's insane. To name all that shit off and know it at the top of your head like that, bro was just sitting there just memorizing fucking NBA Finals MVPs. I want to know what the fuck else he knows. What the fuck else do you know? Like, do you watch the sport or do you just know the fucking history? Sure, it's great. Great NBA history. Great NBA history. But do you watch ball? Do you watch ball or not? Do you watch ball or not? Now I'm going to show y'all this for the LeBron haters. We're just going to go through this IG post, bro. Before the rings, before the records, before King James, there was just a kid from Akron trying to survive. It really shows you LeBron's greatness, just flipping through this shit. LeBron James wasn't supposed to make it. Born in Akron, Ohio, to a 16-year-old mother with no job, no car, no plan, just a dream to give her son a better life. They moved 12 times in 3 years. No father figure, no steady income. Some nights they slept in cars or on couches. Some mornings LeBron didn't go to school. But there was one thing that was consistent in LeBron's life. The game of basketball. The court became his sanctuary. It became his escape, his future. He was chasing more than wins. He was chasing stability. He was chasing more than wins, bro. He was chasing stability, bro. At age 14, he stood 6'2", with the body of a forward and movement of a guard. By 15, he was the number 1 ranked high school player in the nation. By 15, he was the number 1 ranked high school player in the nation. So he's got 2 more years being the number 1 player in high school. Think about that. Most people become number 1 their senior year. He was number 1 his sophomore year of high school, bro. He led St. Vincent St. Mary to 3 state titles. Not 1, not 2, but 3. 3 state titles. Averaged 31 points, 9 rebounds, 4.5 assists on 58% shooting his senior year. You know how dominant those numbers are? Like, bro is literally dominating, bro. 32 points a game is crazy. He sold out arenas across the country. One game drew over 18,000 fans at the Cavaliers Arena. Pay-per-view, ESPN, national press. No high school player had ever been this big. Look at that. No player ever been that big, bro. At 17, he made the cover of Sports Illustrated. The headline, The Chosen One. And then he went on to have The Chosen One tatted on his back. Like, bro really lived into his hype, and he did not disappoint. He really didn't. LeBron skipped college, went straight to the league. No safety net, no plan B, because he didn't need one. He was the unquestioned number 1 overall pick in the most hyped draft class ever in the NBA. He was drafted with Melo. He was drafted with Chris Paul. He was drafted with Chris Bosh. He was drafted with Dwayne Wade. Bro. And before playing a single NBA game, he signed a $90 million contract with Nike. The largest rookie shoe deal ever. Pressure was high. Critics doubted him. Legends questioned him. At 18, he wasn't just drafted. He was expected to save the Cavaliers franchise. And his first game as a Cavalier, he put up 25 points, 9 assists, and 6 rebounds. And those stats look just like his high school stats. He literally did exactly what he did in high school in the NBA. The winning didn't come easy. He put up numbers, but it wasn't always good enough. 7 seasons, no rings, no help, no excuses. The media turned, the fans doubted, overrated, not clutch, all hype. That's what they said. So he made the decision to leave the Cavaliers and go to the Miami Heat. Analysts called him a coward, said he took the easy way out, but LeBron didn't clap back. He didn't explain. He went to Miami and went to work. Bro just played. He wasn't out here just talking, complaining, talking to the media. Bro just put his head down and worked. In Miami, he didn't just win. He became a force of the league that had no answer. Power, control, efficiency, all at once. Power, control, IQ, and efficiency, all at once. In 4 years with the Heat, he had 2 MVPs, 2 finals championships, averaging 27 points per game, 7 assists, 7 rebounds, 57% from the field. He wasn't just dominant. He was the most complete player in basketball. After Miami, he returned home, back to Cleveland, back to the team that once burned his jersey, back to the city that hadn't won a title in over 50 years. This time, it wasn't about image. It was about legacy. He returned to get the ring. Man, I could talk about LeBron James forever. I'm not going to lie to you. Could talk to him about forever, bro. Bro, like, why would they play this game, bro? There's nothing you could do for me to. Oh shit! Come on. All right, we're just gonna mute this. Literally, there's nothing you could do to make me participate in this game. Nothing you could do, bro. Like, the fact that they're all seesawing like regular, and the fucking bull is just missing them, is hilarious. But he not gonna miss forever. He gonna catch one of y'all now. And once he catch him, once he catch you, it's over. You know, someone's risking their life. It's like y'all are playing the game, and it's like, 3 of us are gonna survive, 1 of us is gonna die. Let's go risk our lives. Like, bro, what's the point of risking your life? I mean, I want to know what the winning prize was. Like, if the winning prize was like 500,000, I might step in there. You know what I mean? But if we just doing this just for fun, for the crowd, fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no.
What's that again? What's that? You
Stand.
Now I want y'all to see this. This shit was hilarious, bro. Wait, I'm gonna update it one more time.
this nigga here.
Man, it's Killer.
Caleb?
Killer.
Oh, Killer.
Killer.
What's that again? What's that? You?
Stand over him.
Oh, okay. How old is he?
13.
All right, 13. Killer.
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 All right, how old are you?
14.
14. What they call you? Murder?
That's bro over here.
Oh, that's his name.
Right there.
I'm murder, man.
Oh shit,
Murder.
that's murder. Killer and murder.
Okay. Yeah. What's your name?
Nasty.
Lester. Why the fuck they call you Lester at all?
The GTA
Killer,
name,
murder,
Lester.
and Lester?
Your daddy was playing Grand Theft
I see why
Auto.
you ain't got no ski mask. You don't need one. Pussy. Lester.
Northeast niggas know what's going on.
Oh, my bad. All right, y'all rap?
I'm a hot when I beat you, you know I'm a drag. Ask for the body, you know I'm a spaz. Glock 22 hit him down. Glock
You
22.
say, hey,
Glock 22.
Glock 22
Yeah.
went right
Binary
in his
trigger.
head.
Glock 22.
Yeah, hit you with a
Bro,
binary
let me
trigger with a
spit,
switch on the back. And
My
that's
bad. My
Don't
bad, big bro.
interrupt me. Let me spit.
Hey, let me just preach to y'all youngins, man. Hey.
we ain't trying to hear none of that, Holmes. We don't want to hear that.
Yeah, my bad.
We want to slide every day.
You got it,
Oh
big
my
bro.
God.
But you know, in the streets, it's just either jail or death. I don't want y'all to go down that path.
I already went to juvie.
The law not catching me.
I'm gonna shut my bitch ass up then. You got it, big bro. Yeah, just
I'm on the run right now. As we speak.
Oh, hell no.
Nigga, do what's up.
That's hilarious, man. All in all, guys, I got my content that I really wanted. Got the content I really wanted. I do need to get more, but I'm gonna do it on a separate stream. I think I've been on for like an hour. Let me check. Yeah, bro, I've been going for like an hour. So I'm gonna cut the stream. Chop my shit up. And then yeah, I'll be back later. And if not later, I'll be back in a couple days. But yeah, thanks for watching the stream. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Wait, let me see something. Let me look at my notes. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna come back later. I'll be back, y'all.